What's going on, Buck Nation, Buck fam? Shouts out to all the Facebook Buccaneer groups. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out. This video is about yesterday's game. Fourth preseason game against the Washington Redskins. And I'm in Tampa now, by the way, folks, from New Orleans. So the game was a complete disaster. The stadium was half empty, or actually all empty pretty much. The tropical storm that's here right now as I talk to you guys. But it was a horrible game. You couldn't really do too much. I mean, there was spurts, but I'm gonna point out a couple things. What is going on with Mike Glennon? He looked horrible for a veteran. I mean, come on, man. Like, I don't know. I think they might trade Mike Glennon and make Ryan Griffin the second string, because he did look better than Mike Glennon, by the way. He started out kind of shaky, but Ryan Griffin looks pretty good. Mobility and has a little accuracy. Interesting. As far as the running back situation, I think it's pretty much Doug Martin, Charles Sims, and Mike James, because Peyton Barber and Tyler Hansborough, and they didn't do anything. They fumbling. They're gonna get cut. As far as the wide receivers, woo! Mike Evans, Vincent Jackson, Adam Humphrey, Russell Shepard, Louis Murphy, because he's on the PUP, so they keep him Louis Murphy. He'll be back by week 6, week 7. That last position, that is a toss-up, because between Krause, Breedy, Kenny Bell, and Freddie Martino, I don't even know. I mean, if you had to pick one, it's a crapshoot. But if you had to really pick one, you'd pick Freddie Martino, because he dropped some balls too that made Ryan Griffin's numbers look kind of skewed. But if you had to pick one, it's Freddie Martino over Krause and Breedy and Kenny Bell. Disappointing. Had an opportunity to take the position and he couldn't do it. Could not do it. So that's a wrap for Kenny Bell, folks, and Krause and Breedy. I'm going to pick Freddie Martino. He was catching the ball. He was driving the ball. At least he was making some plays. But I didn't even... Kenny Bell, he dropped a deep ball, hitting him in his hands. Then he had a concussion. No, that's a wrap. The offensive line, that's a toss-up too. Those guys, I mean, they're okay, but we'll see. Defense, wow. The Redskins rushed for 230, 200 plus yards against our third and fourth string guys. But some of those guys are going to get kept. I mean, Jones was out there. Spence got some burn, and Ryan Smith got some burn because they wanted to get them playing time. But Jonathan Banks, I think they're going to keep Jonathan Banks. If you had to pick out anybody in that secondary that they was going to cut, but keep, Jonathan Banks kind of did a pretty good job. The rest of those guys, you can hang those guys up. Oh, Safarian Jenkins was out there all the way until the fourth quarter, like towards the end of the game, and his body language, he looked pissed because he was out there playing. He looked pissed. He looked pissed. His body language showed. His route running was like very nonchalant, like he didn't care. He got popped a couple times. He made a good catch, you know what I'm saying? A couple good catches, whatever. But he didn't want to be out there in that rain. And Luke Stocker and Cameron Brake sit on the sideline. So that tells you Dirk Koetter was sending a message to ASJ, by the way, folks, if you was wondering why he was out there with the third and fourth stringers. But he's on the roster. He's not getting cut. The linebackers, I don't see none of those guys sticking on the team. Maybe a couple of guys, I don't know. I mean, I didn't look at the names right all down like that, but yeah. Overall, man, the game was pretty much a wash. Just like the weather pretty much just kind of like messed up a lot of guys' chances. But the roster looks pretty good as far as the main guys. Our first team and second team guys, I think we're solid in those positions, but I'm just worried about the positions of 46 through 53. Those guys, the back end guys. I don't know who we're going to select. Freddie Martino, keep Jonathan Banks. So there's a couple other guys that we can keep, but Kenny Bell, disappointed in that receiving corps. Those guys did not look good at all. It's a crapshoot. So, and Mike Glennon. But we finished the preseason 2-2. So, 500. That's pretty good. You know what I mean? It's preseason. And Roberto Aguayo. Let me bring him back up real quick. Roberto Aguayo, 2 field goals, a 50-yarder in that weather. So once again, guys, he's gonna be okay. I don't want to hear no more bashing about him. A 50-yard field goal in that weather with that field conditions. Yeah, that's straight for me. But anyway, we lose the game 20-13. But I think we had a good preseason there. Some guys showed improvement. Mike Evans, Adam Humphrey. You know what I'm saying? So I think we'll be okay. First game of the season, Atlanta Falcons. Wow. Mike Smith, old team. I'm not going to go into details on that, but I think we're going to be all right. But I like the way we're looking right now moving forward. So in all facets of the game. So we improved in secondary, improved on the defensive line. And we had some wide receivers kind of step up a little bit, with Mike Evans and Adam Humphries. And Jameis Winston made that jump. So, and the offensive line looks pretty decent once everybody get healthy. So, I'm liking what I'm seeing. But now we on to the regular season, folks. Load them cannons up and be ready to fire every Sunday. It is game time, folks. Regular season is here. Let's get ready. But anyway, I got to get up out of here. I had me some Chick-fil-A. Buck Nation, Buck fam, everybody out there in Buck Country. This your boy Isaiah. Little post-game video on the preseason game against Redskins. Shouts out to everybody. I'm out. Peace.